Welcome to Mora, Minnesota. I'm up here visiting some friends, so I thought while I was here, let's come over and check out the town of Mora. Got some cool stuff like this here. Yeah, so we'll walk around, tell you about the history, and maybe show you a little bit of fun stuff here around Mora. As we take a look at the downtown area here in Mora, Mora is a little bit bigger than most of the towns that I profile here on this channel, but like I said, I'm here visiting some friends, so I thought I'd come down and check it out and learn about the history of Mora. And Mora is the county seat of Kanabec County. It's located generally in the center part of the county. It's not a square-shaped county, so being in the center is far from some parts of the county, but pretty centrally located. And Kanabec County is on the eastern side of Minnesota and in the central side of Minnesota, so east central. There's the clock as we were standing by earlier. Over here on the right, this is the Vasalopit kind of house and tradition. There's a Dala horse, so I'll talk about that here in a minute. But back to kind of the early history of Mora. It was platted in 1882 and was named after Mora, Sweden, which was the home of a local at that time. Post office opened in 1883. The railroad had been planned to come through Mora and eventually did, and they linked it up to the Minneapolis-St. Cloud line. The Dala horse that you saw earlier, that's a symbol of Sweden, and there are a lot of Swedish traditions here. And every February, they have the Vasalopit USA, so that kind of building that had that on the side of the building, that's kind of where it looks like where they maybe do the award ceremony and kind of the home of the Vasalopit race. It's a cross-country skiing event that has been held in Mora since 1973. Once again, another kind of long-standing Swedish tradition. The actress Alice Frost is from Mora. She went to school here, grew up in this area, and she was in some Alfred Hitchcock productions and was an inaugural member of Orson Welles' Mercury Theater. And there's some really cool buildings down here in this downtown area. The population has risen every single census since 1900 and went up the most in the 40s and 50s and has continued to grow. And we are at 3,665 today. My friends live just south of Mora on Fish Lake. So let's go check out the lake and see what's going on today. Any alligators? After our day on the lake, we decided to head to downtown Mora and check out the county fair, the Kanabec County Fair. And it's fun to go to something like this, even if you're not from there, because it's very similar to other county fairs that you might have grown up going to. They got the rides and the food, and you can start walking around and seeing all the animals. Lots of animals here at this fair. And it was just a fun weekend hanging out with my friends. I want to thank you for letting me indulge in showing you some other things that we might not typically show on the channel, hanging out with friends. So yeah, I'll let this video end with some of the sights and sounds of the county fair. Let me tell you a little bit more about all the other things going on this channel. If you want to become a member, you can become a member on either Patreon or YouTube memberships. There's 3 different levels, and as you are on a different level, there's more and more things, behind the scenes videos, different things that you're going to be able to gain access to. Make sure you check out my website, travelwithawiseguy.com. There's a whole bunch of new stuff on there. There's a merchandise link with some new cool merchandise. There's a newsletter that you can sign up for. About every 3 weeks, I send out a new newsletter that's free. I have Google Maps, which has documented every place that I've made a video about, and you can click on there, and you can go to the map, and you can find the videos that I made, and it's all in one very convenient place. There's lots and lots of other stuff on there, so make sure to check out the website and explore all around what I've got going on. But once again, thank you so much for watching this video.